Guys, we have tea.
Oh yeah, we forgot to tell you. So we were on the train.
So much to tell you guys. We just totally forgot. So basically,
firstly, before
she's sort of potential husband.
Like,
you know what it is?
No,
you probably know what I'm saying is so facts, and it's burning you from where you're sitting.
No, but
Let's be for real. Welcome back to the Friday Briefing Podcast.
It feels so different. I didn't know where.
Guys, we're in our original room.
In our original room.
I feel so cozy.
I know these chairs are like.
No, these chairs are so cozy.
Yeah, really good for the hip as well.
Right.
Anywho, welcome
back.
Guys,
I literally just thought. Wait, sorry. I just thought I lost my phone, so I'm.
I
flustered.
love how you just said Elsa, then you went.
No, you can start. You can start. It's fine.
Go. It's fine.
No, I thought I lost my phone, and I literally got flustered, and I literally just left it in the bathroom.
That's why you're hot and sweaty.
Yeah. Oh God.
Do you want to talk about the elephant in the room?
What's the elephant in the room?
Or you're holding?
Oh, I knew Stanley's. Not Stanley.
Dupe.
Stanley dupe. Friday Briefing.
But I don't think Stanley offers customization though.
No, they don't.
So, like, guys, if you offered that, we would have got Stanley.
I literally drank, and I felt like a whale yesterday. I drank 2 of these.
You also need to stop overdosing.
It's the same size as my head.
Yeah.
No, actually, it's bigger than my head.
No, I drank that to the gym. I had one whole, but I did go bathroom obviously before.
No, but it made me really full, you know. I wasn't even hungry.
No, that's why people tell you to drink water before eating. Because sometimes you're not that hungry. You're not having enough water.
Yeah, you guys, I'm trying to be skinny, so I'm on a new diet as well. So all those people that have been chatting rubbish about.
Yeah, but that's just going to fuel the thing. That's going to make it as if you're doing it because of what they said. You were doing this beforehand.
No, I was doing it beforehand. It's just, I want to get summer ready. We have a few weddings.
We do.
There are a few trips.
Well, it's not our wedding.
It's not our wedding. It's not my wedding.
It's not, because they're going to assume it's our wedding.
No, we're guests of a wedding.
Yes.
I just want to look cute. I just want to look snatched.
Yeah. I'm trying to get like a full little dent. Yeah. I have 2 dents so far. I need 4 more. I need a 6-pack. Because I just think it's just so like cool. Like
that's not what I'm trying to go for.
No, obviously not till the wedding. That's crazy time. But as in like I just need to be so like if you punch my stomach, like I can't feel it.
Why do you wanna?
That pulls me into what I'm going to talk about. First, do you want to do the game first or?
No, let's introduce.
Do you have a name?
No, I have nothing. Guys, I looked at her like brief for today, and I was like, "What is this?" I didn't understand
Basically,
it.
I have a game. Let's start with the game. It's fun. Basically, the game is you have 2 people, I have 2 people. What we did before, so it'll be above our head, editor, lock in. You basically just, instead of like saying, like, give me the questions to say,
want
like,
to reenact who it is, the way it is.
Not reenact. I want you to act like the character.
But I'm not good at impressions. I'm not good at like.
You could be. So, do you want me to start?
Go ahead.
Okay. So
and I have to guess.
You have to guess from my like acting, and then say who it is. And if you don't get it, you're not getting the answer. But I don't know why you wouldn't get it though.
Okay.
Okay. So my first one, I just love this character. First of all, this was my childhood.
Okay.
Okay. Let me just lock in. Hold on. Ready, baby. I think my impressions are good though. Okay.
That's why you picked this game.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Also just funny. I want to see what you do. All right. Right. She hates his voice.
Wait, is it that Schmeagol thing from Harry Potter?
Shadow?
Dobby.
No.
Schmeagol. I literally said Schmeagol or Dobby.
Oh shit! That's the same. No, Dobby's different to Schmeagol.
Okay, so I said Schmeagol first.
Okay, yeah, I love Dobby, but well done, wow.
You don't even know your own game.
I forgot Schmeagol was Dobby because that's his innocent.
Schmeagol is not Dobby. It's not the same thing.
So then what?
Schmeagol's one is the Lord of the Rings and
I'm
Dobby's Harry
Schmeagol,
Potter.
So you didn't get it.
I said Schmeagol first, and then I said Dobby. I said Schmeagol or Dobby.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
If I'm wrong, put it in the comments. But I know I'm right.
I think Dobby's from something else. And
Dobby's Harry Potter. Schmeagol is
Lord of the
Rings.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I got confused. You
the
said
one
Dobby.
Schmeagol is the one saying the ring.
Yeah, the ring. Okay, cool. You go.
I don't know anything.
1-1. Excuse me.
I don't know what you want me to do.
Just do any. It could be a human being. It doesn't have to be. It's a character.
But
of
I'm
the
not
show.
good at that. I'm not good at impressions and stuff.
It could be anyone. It could be a human being from a show.
Okay.
Lock in. You know how to reenact. Like, why are you acting like you don't have to reenact stuff?
I mean, I know I got A-star in drama, but like, I just can't.
We all did drama. Thank you very much. I did drama too.
I can't like reenact something. Like, I don't think that's me.
Okay, fine. I'll do my second one. But you have to have something.
I don't. I actually don't.
Okay. I'll do another one. Who does this?
A grandma lost in the street.
No, who does this? Oh no! Who You know this person.
Oh no, who does that?
Who does this? Oh my, no. Oh.
What did they say? An iconic line, something.
I'm trying to remember a line they said.
Do I know this person?
Yes, and you love this person too. Oh. Theater hands. Theater hands.
Cam from Modern Family.
Yeah. It's like simple as that. You
know no, that could be anyone.
Oh no, but I don't. He normally says his name.
What's
Mitchell.
your favorite Modern Family episode?
When he goes to the farm and he says something. He's like, and he's herding his own child in. What was her name again? The girl, the
Rose.
No,
Rosie?
her name is not Lily. He's like, Lily. That's my favorite. I was gonna do that, but that's gonna pay it out.
No,
and
I
he's
wouldn't
like,
got that. My favorite one is when the bird's in the kitchen and Mitch is in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, and they mash everything up.
Die so badly. That's
when
like
he was doing the nom-chock thing.
No, when the bird comes in the kitchen and he's trying to get it out, and it's just Mitch by himself.
He's the
and
funniest
he destroys the entire kitchen.
It was with nom-chocks.
I don't know.
And then he ended up hitting his side of the eye, and
then
came
Cam
back.
comes home and sees
he's
the
like, "What
entire
happened
kitchen
here?"
messed
And he
up.
said a robber came in, right?
So funny, yeah.
Modern Family is my ultimate comfort show.
Yeah, it's really good.
That and it used to be Family Guy. Like, I used to watch Family Guy.
I don't think Family Guy is for me personally.
I love Family Guy because it's just so funny. Like, I love the baby with the big head and the dog. That's my favorite two characters.
It's not a baby though, is it? Not an alien.
It's a baby.
Okay. I thought it was alien.
He's a baby with a big head. That's the whole point. He's got a big head. Right. Anyways, moving on. The reason why I need to be built up, guys, is because there's an incident that happened. So this is obviously the week, like our team.
Right.
Do you have any? Do you want to start? Do you have
my week? What did I do? Oh my God, we forgot to tell them the thing where we went to go eat. Last week we forgot to tell them.
What did we
The
eat?
knack story.
Oh yes,
guys, we have tea.
Oh yeah, we forgot to tell you. So we were on the train.
So much to tell you guys. We just totally forgot. So basically,
firstly, before
she saw a potential husband. And she said nothing and she did nothing. Not that she should.
Oh, shut up.
But you know when the person looks at you, because I think he looked at you, he looked at me, he looked at you.
Yeah.
And then you both looked at each other and then he went and sat down.
Yeah.
And then she's not stopped talking about him.
I can't.
And I can't lie, as someone who doesn't really go for Somalis.
He was good looking.
He was a very attractive Somali boy.
And I would say I don't go for anyone. I'm around the world. Obviously not like that.
And you also don't go for Somalis, I think.
They're not, normally, it's not that I don't go through them.
You just haven't found one that was that good looking, like that one.
Not even good looking, I found someone that yeah. As of yet, no.
Anyway, so we went last bank holiday, I don't know when it was. We went to NAC, okay?
I feel like my tea's being spilt.
I wanted to go to NAC. Imagine he finds the podcast and then messages you.
He won't. I don't think he's clocked.
You never know. I think he recognised us. I think he recognised you.
If you do... Hello.
If you do, whoever you were that day, that bank holiday day, Monday.
Was it bank holiday?
It was a bank holiday Monday.
Bro, he was like, we were talking.
It was not her dream guy, but he was very attractive.
He was good looking. So then obviously he caught my attention. Obviously I tried to lower my gaze. I did. Then I put it back up. Stuff like that. To be fair, you should lower your gaze. I didn't look first. Hello?
Yeah, but he was getting on the train and we were standing.
To be fair, correct.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, but yeah.
So it wasn't like he was intentionally...
True, it's not your fault.
Do you know, we don't know his intentions.
Hello, yeah, it's not your fault. But anyway, he came in, the train was packed, we were getting off anyway, next stop. There's not really time to talk. It's like quick from... The Lizzie's quite quick, right? Obviously, everyone was a Lizzie, he's not that bait. Yeah, he came on, I was like, Tana... I think he looked at us first. I was like, oh my God.
He looked at us. I felt like maybe he was a social media person.
I don't know.
He looked very like, I don't know.
He looked like he came back from work on a bank holiday, so I was confused. He looked like he came back from work.
I think, he looked like he was either going to the gym. He was wearing gym clothes.
No, he was wearing like, it wasn't even like Gymshark or anything. It was like, it was a sleek little zip thing and it was like trousers that looked like he came from work.
Maybe he was working. He still needed to work.
Bank holiday.
And I don't know. Maybe he's a hardworking finance bro.
Maybe. That's why I said working in a bank holiday.
He looked like a finance bro.
Yeah, he did look like a finance bro. Like literally like a finance bro.
True, yeah.
But he was good looking. I was like, oh, he's good looking. And then like, there's no way you could say anything though. Like it was
too quick interaction.
It was too quick. And I always tell my friends, if you see someone just say something, I am that person. But it's just so unfortunate.
No, you are not.
No, are you dumb?
No, you are not.
I've never had the
Stop lying.
Why are you lying yourself? I've never seen anyone I've never seen anyone for a reason for me to stop them. That's the only reason why I don't. But I'm not saying stop them chasing, you're a woman. Don't do that. But as in like, to show interest, like,
Smile,
I've never had...
look.
No, that's not really interest, but as in like, if I could see that you're looking at me, and I could see you are scared to come up to me, I might just go and be like, oh, like, hello.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I do speak to strangers anyway. Like, I will have a convo with someone anyhow. So that's not weird for me because I could just speak to you normally And like, it's not like I'm moving to you. I would never move to you like that. That's disgusting. Sorry. If you do that, you do that to you. But like, I wouldn't be like, oh, hello.
If he stayed next
brown
close,
eyes.
I think if he stayed close to us and he kept
would've
looking,
said something, yeah.
you would have said something.
Like, oh, hey, like, wait, like, yeah, like.
I wouldn't have said, hey, it's
not like that. I'd be like, oh, like, I'd be like, why, you're working a bank holiday? Like, why are you working? Like, as in, like, I'd have a conversation.
Our wife says, no, I'm not. Why do you think I'm working?
I don't think he would speak like that, though. He looked like he was very chill. He looked like he was friendly. You wouldn't be, I'm sorry, you wouldn't look at someone. And he didn't just look, well, he looked a couple of times. You wouldn't do that if you don't want to like speak to them. So I'm opening the door for you and opening the door for myself. There you go. But I wouldn't sit there and try and move to you like how boys do it. Like that's so cringe.
So anyway, so
that happened.
This was before we got to NAC, right?
This before we went to NAC.
Right, and then we got to NAC and then we were queuing up. First of all, I almost had a fight with the NAC lady. NAC, I love you.
Also, what is it with though, like when you go to these places and it's just full of people that are like...
Bro, the amount of stares we were getting, I was thinking, is there something on my face?
It was like, go to the back of the bus. That's what it was giving.
No, it wasn't giving go to the back of the bus. That's crazy. It was giving, who are these Mado girls?
Yeah, go to the back of the bus. It was
Why are they here? Why do they look good?
Yeah.
This is not their spot. That's the vibe I was getting.
That's like, go to
the back.
You're
Somali, you understand what I said. It was giving that.
But give it to the people that don't understand Somali.
It was giving like, why are these two black girls who look nice, why are they here? Like,
lit. But I think it was giving
like
racial undertones.
But then the people who worked there were being so nice to us and they kept like busting jokes.
Was she?
And they get
that stupid lady.
Minus
First
her.
of all, that stupid lady.
Minus her. Minus the lady that was at the front.
Okay.
Everybody else was really nice to us.
Okay, yeah.
And they were like, they were talking to us.
Oh yeah, but then they were black. Though.
They're all, I think, and they were
like,
black. Yeah,
so
something. They're all being sweet. They're busting jokes, and I think that was irritating.
Yeah, they really liked us. They were talking to us a lot.
They were getting like visibly annoyed. Like they were getting like, why they? Who are these girls?
And you, if you can understand, if you think about restaurants in London near Mayfair, just assume who's in the place.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. And then all hijabis though, majority hijabis.
All hijabis, but they're like Khaliji and all that stuff.
Yeah. But I mean, again, it could just be like who they think they are.
No, I think it was a little bit racism, I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
It was given back of the bus, like, why are you even here? Specking dust.
Yeah.
But like, you're just sitting there eating food, babe. It's a munch spot. You're not in a flipping jewelry store. Are you buying 4K? Like, what are you doing?
Even if in a jewelry store, why do you give a shit? But
as in, like, you're not in like a place where you should even have like. You shouldn't have
it's not like that exclusive.
But it's just a restaurant, babe. You're gatekeeping a restaurant that the bathroom downstairs was 2 stools.
Yeah. Anyway, so then I love. Oh my god! If I could go every single week, I would. But I wouldn't.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't.
It was nice. It was nice.
It wasn't that.
But anyway, so we're sitting down.
Yeah.
We're sitting inside. We wanted to sit outside, but people were taking too long to eat their food.
I know.
And it was lovely weather.
In London, I don't trust people to not rob us if we're eating outside.
Yeah, and it just looked like it was so busy outside. So we sat inside.
Yeah.
And then I'm facing the door where they like book people in and stuff like that. She's facing the kitchen area. She's facing me.
Yeah.
There's a table of these like 4 or 3. There was 3 guys, right?
Yeah.
3 guys. There's one was in like a camel coat. First of all, who wears camel coat?
Basically, it was her type. A table of her type.
No. One person was her type. The other 2 I couldn't see properly, and they were just having. They look like brothers.
Imagine because I'm sitting, I can't even look that way because it's too obvious. I'm looking this way. So you're describing stuff to me.
So we're talking about the podcast and we're just chatting shit. And we're not being loud. Like we're never loud in restaurants. But there's a whole entire table on this side of me being loud. It was like, let's get everyone in this room to look at us. They were just being loud and loud and
it
loud.
was giving looking.
And also one person's BO was so bad.
Oh my God.
I could not eat my food. I genuinely could not eat my food.
The chicken was still sitting there.
Please. If I have to give you a disclaimer, like please.
It
go
wasn't
get a
even
deodorant. Like it's
not like food.
No, it's not like straight
like
BO, like you did a workout. Like you did a workout and then you got a tube that doesn't have any window, no air, no nothing.
But they don't have business smelling like that because like literally I know you are good. So like why don't you just put a little bit of deodorant on? Like I can smell.
And why is your friends, whoever you're hanging out with, not telling you?
No, I can smell Baccarat Rouge, but you can't afford Dove.
Yeah, like
you can.
This is the face.
Like literally, like it pisses me off though because there's some people that actually can't.
I couldn't focus on the food. Well, I couldn't. But anyways, sorry, took your point again. It is what it is. Like, please, like.
Anyways,
so there's one guy facing this way, 2 guys sitting here. So imagine it's a table of 3. This guy here, there's like a guy with a long ass beard.
I didn't
kind
see
of
him
a long,
still.
long hair, full head of hair. I'm just watching this guy watch me. I'm thinking, why is he watching me? And when someone starts watching me, I start acting.
Oh my God. I'm eating the food. Shush. Now you have to shush. I'm eating the food. She's like, oh my God, Nadiya. Firstly, who has a gun to her head? It's a restaurant. 5 seconds before you didn't know he was looking at you, right? 5 seconds after, oh my God, this guy's looking at me. I'm like, okay. She goes, I can't eat my food. Why can't you eat your food if someone's not looking at you? First of all, that's mental
because
illness.
he's talking and watching me. I'm thinking, what's going on?
Watch me all you like. This food will get eaten. Anyways, this girl's now fumbling in front of me. She's like, he's looking. I don't understand why is he looking at me. Da, da, da. She goes, I don't know. He just keeps looking at me on her phone. Now, I'm not eating her food. Cam, she's not eating her food. I'm gonna eat your food. Now the desserts come. She's not touching her fat cookie. In fact, the food that she ordered was still there when we left. She didn't eat anything.
No, because I got so.
She coerced me to have a pancake that had like everything I can't eat. I ate like some of it. Okay, when I went home, it eventually defeated me. But the person I wanted to go there for the dessert.
No, guys, she got the ricotta caramel pancake thing. It looked really nice, but we didn't realize how big it was. It's the size of my head. Genuinely. And then I also got the cookies with the soft serve.
Yeah.
And before that, we both had chicken, and then you had something, and then I had fries, and then you had a quinoa salad.
Oh yeah.
That's so much food.
That is so much. No, it's not so much food. It's just the time we ate it in. I can eat that spaced out, but the dessert I couldn't even eat anything in it. And I was thinking, you wanted this cookie so bad to come here to knack to the mac and eat this cookie. She didn't eat it because she was like, I can't eat.
I got so self-conscious. I was thinking, why is he like? You know when it wasn't even like look away, look away, have a conversation with friends. It was like, yeah, and he's talking to his friend. He's looking at me like this.
He's just getting lost.
I'm thinking, does he want eye contact? Do you want me to confirm? I saw you looking at me. I looked multiple times. I was thinking, I'm doing this.
You're just confused.
I'm thinking, is there something behind me? Like, is it me? Is he just watching me eat this food? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Then I'm thinking, one of his friends like turns around to see what he's looking at. That's when I lost my shit.
Yeah, you just fumbled.
I was just like, I don't understand why this table of boys are looking at me. What do they want?
So then Maya came up with a theory thinking he's going to cover the bill. Because for some reason, I just felt like the way if he keeps looking, he kept looking at the table what we're having, right? So I'm thinking
it's like he was watching us see if we're finishing the food and we're about to leave.
Yeah, like I think he was gauging if you were about to leave. So I was thinking, he's going to cover the bill then.
But also that's kind of an ick because if you are watching me, just say something, come over and say something. Stop staring at me to the point where I'm getting social anxiety from eating my food.
But you shouldn't be getting anxiety. Someone's looking at you. You're still on the same table you've always been at. There's nothing that's changed.
No, but I'm trying to have a conversation with you. I'm trying to talk to you and I can see eyes on this side of my face. I'm just thinking,
we still have eyes looking at us from the other table though, like the girls that were like,
I don't care about ops.
Yeah, but it's the same like theory, like people looking at you. One's just looking at you because he's probably interested, but the other one's looking at you. That's more worse.
It's just not.
Anyways, moral of the story is he didn't pay for the check, so we just assumed that because I just thought he was that. I thought he was.
I felt like he wanted to, but I called the waiter. When I called the guy, he was looking, and I'm thinking, why is he like? Is he trying to like rush? Because it felt like that because he kept like doing that and like moving around a lot.
Yeah.
And I was thinking to myself, is he trying to like stop me from doing this? And on top of that, I didn't even make any eye contact when we were leaving.
I'd be so confused if he did that because like I get it, you're trying to,
cute, but you just terrorize me with your eyes.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's cute, but then you'd be like, hey, but I
don't know you like that. Like
I
feel like what would go a long way is like if you came up or like
if you add this, if you brought like we pay for our thing, but like you added like something onto it, maybe like like give her, I ordered this for her, like okay fine.
Yeah, that would be like
paying for my tab is like that's a lot for like
after you've just been watching me for a good 30 minutes.
Because what if you're not interested then? Like it's like you paid for my tab for what?
Yeah.
On
top of that, we're trying to leave, so she goes to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Well, now I've paid. And she's going to the bathroom. She left me at the table by myself. I'm thinking, okay.
Oh my god, I was getting text messages as if my phone was not upstairs.
I'm like, I didn't know your phone was upstairs. I thought you took it with you because I couldn't see it.
When I came back, I said, Nadiya, when are you gonna come back?
I'm just seeing him like more third eye interrogation, like watching me. He's having a conversation. He's laughing. He's talking to his friends, just watching me, just looking at me, just watching me. We had so much eye contact to the point where I feel like I can describe his entire face.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, and then at some point I was just like enough, like it's just done.
I would have been like.
And then he just like looked, and then he whispered something to the one opposite him, like right next to him, and they both looked at me. I'm like, look, and the more they're looking at me, the more I'm sweating.
Yeah, like you were like
the more
red.
I'm sweating and I'm getting like visibly red because I'm thinking, what are you guys talking about? Do you know what I mean?
But I don't know you get like that though. Like
I don't like it. I don't know.
Like if someone's looking at me, I'm just like normally I'm like. Because what are you looking at me for? I don't know.
Normally, I'm ready to give screw face, but I just didn't give screw face.
Because women are normally on edge because like men normally aren't the kindest or like normal. So you're just like, what? Then when someone's nice, I'm like, sorry, like I didn't mean to do that. I take it back. But when you're still doing that, I would still give you a cut because all you're doing right now is just staring at me. That could be a threat in my eyes.
No, my thing was I just didn't understand it, and the worst thing was the friends were waiting for him to come anyway. So when he walked in and he's taking off his coat, He's watching me.
I can't
down.
if you're a man and you're already looking at something like that, you already haven't lowered.
But he wasn't creepy.
You already haven't lowered your gaze. I'm not saying it's creepy, but you already haven't lowered your gaze, right?
Yeah.
You clearly are looking at this person because you're interested. So just make the move. Otherwise, it looks like you're being weird.
I wish he said something because then I feel like now he just looks like
he looks a weirdo. Weird. Exactly. That's why I say if you're a man and you're going to look at someone and you're not going to lower your gaze.
You're going to look at them the entire time they're in the restaurant, not one or twice.
Exactly. But you're meant to lower your gaze. But like, as in like, if you feel like you're interested in someone and you're looking at them because you're interested, then make the move of saying you're interested. Yeah. Otherwise, honestly, you look like a weirdo.
I feel like if we stayed there a bit longer, maybe he would.
You look like a weirdo,
I rushed out of there so fast. As soon as she came back from the toilet, grabbed my bag, got up.
Yeah,
I didn't even look that way. I just sprinted for the door.
I tried to look, but I couldn't see which one it was. Everyone in the shop is just busy, is loud. I'm trying to look. I'm mission on. I'm trying to look which one it was. I don't know which one it was, so I just looked at everyone and left.
Yeah,
lich. But anyways, yeah, I did think he was gonna pay for the tab, but he didn't. So I mean, he did fumble his little opportunity.
But even if he came up to me, I don't even know what I would have said.
Like, I think if he slipped a number or been like, I'm interested, here's my number, my name is da da da, that's still more
but I don't
respectful
think
than just looking at someone for the sake of looking at them. Like
why it felt like he was looking intentionally, like he wanted me to respond, but I don't know how to respond to that.
Why would no?
I don't know how to respond to that.
Get up?
It wasn't like, you know, when someone's just watching you because they think you're good looking and then they give you like a weird, creepy look or a wink or a smile or something.
Indication.
He wasn't doing that. He was more looking, having his conversations, but continue looking. Like, I don't know if he wanted me to be like...
See, that's the difference. The one on the train, he didn't. He looked once, he kept his head down the rest. That's okay. Yeah. That's respectable, chat. Yeah. I mean, but if you're looking several times, you have to make the move now. Because now you've just showed you're hungry. Like, as in not hungry, as in like, but as in like, not the sound effects. I feel like someone should make sound effects to describe stuff, but as in like, you already... Like,
you showed interest and it's too much interest.
Yeah, like you've already basically watched
for what was all that for? Like, do you know what I mean?
You was literally watching the whole time. You've watched
the entire time from I finished the chips to the dessert.
Yeah, so like just say something, otherwise you literally look like a creep.
Yeah.
Anyways, but if it's one like, then whatever, that's your business.
Anyway, moving on swiftly, but that was a story time. I feel like I forgot to tell you guys last week.
Yeah, so that happened in your week. That was last week, and nothing happened this week. Just mundane.
No, I've literally I don't do much, guys. I kind of like,
yeah, you do.
Oh, I'm renovating the garden. That's pretty much what I'm doing.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, you're renovating
the garden. I've spent so much money that I just shouldn't have spent.
But summer's coming up.
Summer's coming up, yeah. So I'm really, really, truly doing it for my cats.
Yes.
Because I want to chill with them in the summer.
Yes.
And be outside with them.
And so do I. Thank you. And what happened to me this week, guys? Of course, catastrophe always follows me. Have you not realised there's always something that happens to me in the week?
Not really.
Well, there is. There always is. Anywho, guys, a madman. Bad men love me.
I don't think you should tell the story because it's your workplace.
Well, no, I was going to keep it brief.
Okay.
Basically, incident happened. I had to go to Popo. And it's not even more the incident. It's more the interaction with the police. I literally, you know when you're calling police and you're like you don't know what to say because I've never called... I've been the machine. I call the machine, guys, the line cuts. I thought, Allah, the line cut. Like, you know, in a scary film.
Yeah.
So the line cut, and I thought they're gonna call everything in the world because people normally call and end it because they can't speak because someone's there not allowing them to speak, right? Yeah. So I was thinking, Allah, they're gonna send everything that I don't need yet. Allah, the thing cut. I'm calling again. I'm like, please work again, please. The line's not working, guys. The line's not working.
999 always work.
No, as in my line, the phone line is not working. Not 999. Yeah. It called them. The lady's like, hello, can you not speak? End. I thought, oh my God, they're gonna send the firefighter, the police, armed police, everything. Because also this is the same week that something happened near Jameen that time.
Yeah.
So I was thinking they're gonna think of something else like that. Oh, no. So I'm like, I need to call back. I'm thinking if I call from my phone, that's worse though. So I'm called from the same line because it'd be different. They're going to think it's a different thing. Call from the same line, it worked. Dispatcher, I didn't know how it worked. She goes, what do you want? I said, I don't know. She's like, what do you want? I'm like, I need someone to come. She's like, what do you want? I'm thinking, what do you mean, what do I want? Why do you think I call 999?
Which service do you want?
But then why do you think I call 999? Expect
999 is all the emergency services. You have to pick one and tell them what you want. They send you to them.
I was flustered. I didn't know what to
Silly
do.
Girl. And have you not got training for this?
No, I do have training, but as in like, I was still in shock because what was causing the problem was still there. Like they're watching me, right? So I said, police. She's like, police? She said, no, this is what I got confused. She said, outside London or in London? Can you not see my location that's pinging on from my phone? You can.
No, you can't.
I said London.
You're calling from a phone, a work phone.
Yeah, but it says like the location, like as in it's on cell towers.
Location.
She goes, I said London. She goes, okay, cool. Get to the police. He's telling me my name is PC Bumba Club Bum da 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 da. I'm like, he said, this is your incident number. You have an incident number. He goes, this is a code, guys.
What did you do?
You know when you're in the army and they're like alpha, beta. Wallahi, I was getting I'm already high adrenaline. Like adrenaline, my lip was quivering because not because I'm scared, because adrenaline. Because I'm like, I have to protect people. Oh my God. Then he's like alpha. He said, your code is like, I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to give you an example. He's like alpha, beta, Sierra, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Z.
Okay. What's wrong with that?
But then he didn't say the numbers that I remember, like the letters I remember. He was saying random ones that I don't really recall. Then he was just saying random words that I don't understand. I'm thinking, what's he talking about? He's giving me a code. I was like to him, I genuinely, can you repeat that?
You can't work under pressure.
I said, can you repeat that one more time? Like I genuinely, he's like, alpha, beta. When I'm writing it down, I'm literally, my heart is here because I'm thinking I can't make this mistake because he said this is a number that you call if things escalate, people are going to come like that.
Okay.
So I have to write, he said you have to write this correctly. I'm like this, he's like alpha, beta. I'm writing it down. I was like, Allah, literally I can never be in the police. Like never be in the police ever in a manner. And he's like, this is your other number. I'm like, what's this number for? He goes, just in case, like this is the code that you say. He gives me a code. Now I have a reference number. He's like, call this number. I was like, so you won't come now? He's like, we don't come now. The only time they come is if something like, if there is harm done already.
Mm.
But I told him I prevented harm, so why are you not coming? Because the harm would have been done if I didn't prevent it.
But you prevented it. That's the point.
But that's in like, as in like, you can still get like, you can still come and get the thing or the person that I'm talking about.
You can't arrest someone because of what you just said. Or the thing that happened, you can't arrest them for that.
But that's insane. Like just because somebody wasn't harmed, now you won't come.
Nobody was harmed.
No, someone was gonna get harmed. I stopped.
Yeah, but it stopped. So then no one's gonna come.
I was gobsmacked. And I was like to him, okay. I was thinking, what was the point of me calling you then? There was literally no point. You gave me a reference, dirty number, but nothing happened. You didn't even come the next day. What was the point?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so it's like, what's the point of me calling? He's like, it's good that you called so that we know something's happening in the area. And when something happens next, we can flag it and come quickly. So I wasted my breath and time and my adrenaline and everything.
Yeah, basically.
Useless. That's what I learned anyways. But yeah, that was how my week went. An incident. Can't go into detail. No, literally. And everyone was like to me, Nadiya, it's literally always you. And I'm like, I know. It's literally, last time it was me as well. But this one I had to escalate. I thought you had to escalate this.
I think your workplace needs better management, better security. Can't I? If it's the same stuff keeps happening, like they need better security. Like
mentalist, genuinely. But I'm not gonna lie, guys. I have to say, my quickness is very quick. Like, if I wasn't quick, I don't know if I feel like something worse would have happened. But it was like literally, you know, like Scream. You know when that guy's chasing after you. You know how like they open the door, like the stupid people, they open the door. I was preventing someone from doing that to us. Somebody, like, in the way of adrenaline, like, they thought something wasn't closed. And if you open something from this way and it's locked from the other way, it opens this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
It means it's still locked from the outside. Somebody was trying to push it this way when I know for certain it's locked from the other way. It's just open for us because we have the access.
Okay, yeah.
So I was telling this person, and this person obviously was flustered, not in the right mind. And it took me a while for them not to open it and put us both in danger. And even to close that, like, I had to be fast. Otherwise, like, genuinely, I don't know what would happen. And they were like, yeah, you done really well. I was like, well, obviously, babe, my life was on the line. I have to do well. And for the people in there.
So
hello?
Dramatic.
No, you say I'm dramatic. I think you'd have passed out.
No way.
No way. Like.
No way.
No, trust me, like, not. If you looked at what I was looking at.
I wouldn't care as long as he's not in the building.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, he was about to be in the building.
Doesn't matter.
No. It would have been bad. Like, it would have been bad. But anyways, moving on. That was the week.
I don't think so.
No, it would have been bad. Genuinely, he looked like I feel like he had something. He had a bag, and I'm not going to lie. I feel like he had something. Because they were like, and also they asked dumb questions like, oh, did he have, how do I know? Did I go outside and, hello?
Yeah.
Like.
And they're probably saying from like what you could see.
But what I could see was my life because so I closed, do you know what I mean? I didn't let anything happen. Stupid people. But anyways, yeah, respect the Metropolitan Police.
Right,
but still, anyway.
Do you know what I mean? Moving on.
Right. Topic.
What's the topic this week? First of all, the topic last week has people in
a chokehold.
A chokehold again. Knickers in a twist again.
But I don't. Guys, not everything has to be like not everything has to be controversial. Like, I don't think it was that controversial.
I don't think what I said was controversial at all.
I don't think anything we've said is controversial.
I just think the men they triggered because the majority is men are just losing their knickers for no reason, to be fair.
No, because I don't think anything that was not valid.
What I said is facts. And some guys do agree with it because...
No, but what killed me was some people were like, are you going to get to the point? Are you going to get to the point? But
I thought I made the point.
But I thought the point was made if you look at both first and second, like the point was made. The first one, even the point was made. I think people are just slow, I'm not going to lie.
I think people
and you probably will say after this in the comment, oh, I'm not slow, you're slow, or whatever you want to say.
Honestly, when I look at the TikTok comments, I genuinely realise how dense people are. And how slow
it's a choice,
people are.
I don't think they're dense.
And I think how like the lack of critical thinking and like actual intelligence.
Jenny, sometimes I look at the comments.
I'm not even trying to like be rude. Like I don't understand where some people just come out of thin air with stuff. You can
misunderstand something.
You can disagree, and have a point where you disagree. That's absolutely
there's
fine.
No such thing as disagreeing. It's the law of the people. What they say apparently. Like you have to, as in like if you don't have the same opinion as someone.
Yeah,
you're wrong.
Oh, like when you're never gonna get married. I never said nothing about never getting married.
What? So you lot don't believe in marriage? Who told these girls?
That's literally.
Who told these girls that marriage is a bad thing?
Literally.
Who said that we thought it's bad?
One was like, oh, you're basically a man. You're basically a man. So you just do everything so everything you do right now as a man. That's why you don't need a man.
Misgendering people. I'm sure that's Denby.
No, it's not misgendering me. They're basically trying to say everything I was saying. I'm already doing all the things a man would do. That's why I don't see the need for a man. But my question is,
are you guys
why do people think I'm like? Getting married doesn't mean you have to be reliant on a man. There's plenty of women that are married that are not reliant on a man.
Exactly.
Like, and that
why does that make you a man?
But that also doesn't mean you're doing 50-50 because that's what I'm saying. The men.
So so living your life, having aspirations and doing stuff makes you a man.
Because
so makes you a woman is what? Doing like what
nothing, staying at home.
That's so
for the people that were saying that. For the people that were saying that, and then some people were saying like
even being a housewife is still something you're doing. Like
exactly,
there's still things you're taking care of. So like, what is?
It's just not what I want to do for the rest of my life.
But it's just a different type.
I want it to be a part of something that I want to do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I want it to be my entire life.
But it's still a different type of management and job. It's just not the same as what other people are thinking. So I'm just confused. The language people are using. What are you trying to say? That women don't do anything? Like, I don't understand.
No, they're trying to say like basically our role is to have children and be at home and raise the home.
And why can't you have the best of both worlds?
If you do have the ambition and work and this and that, like what I was saying, listing out all the things I was saying, the helping parents, ambition, work, this, that, traveling. They're basically saying you're doing all the things that a man would already do. So basically that's why you feel like you don't need a man because you are already the man.
No one's saying.
But that's also a diss and a compliment at the same time. Don't you think?
You can't call someone a man first.
No, they're not calling me a man.
They're saying basically you have become the man.
There's attributes of what men do.
So explain to me, if you're the older sibling and you have no brother, and then, so what are you meant to do? Sit in your yard, legs crossed, give me some give me some biscuits, and sit there till you're married. What are you meant to do?
Literally, like.
So let's get our head out of the gutter.
And then one guy was
some
like,
oxygen, because sometimes people just refuse to think. You refuse to think. You have a life. You are the firstborn. You're the firstborn.
Yeah.
Right?
It doesn't even have to be first, but there's other people.
Doesn't matter.
In the pecking order that also have ambition.
We don't have brothers.
We don't have brothers.
So we are the generation that's meant to technically take care of our parents and our house or whatever. Obviously, Pops is still here, yes, but does that mean you don't do anything with your life just because you have a dad?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't mean that.
Yeah.
Also, Dad wouldn't even accept you just being a bum. Like he'd think you're mental. So I don't understand.
Like, I think people genuinely forget like our parents also have standards for us.
Exactly. And
you think my mom and dad, our parents are divorced now, but you think our mom and dad expect us and want us to just be at home and then just get married? Do you think that's, like, people forget, like, people are raised different. I'm not saying if you're raised like that is wrong, but most of my parents will not allow their kid to not be educated and work and have money and this and that.
What did you do all that for? Like, you didn't do all that for
What did they risk everything for? Like, hello?
No, literally.
And then you think all of that goes out. And that was my point. But people want to be dense. And I think the people in the comments are dense on purpose are just the broke ones who know what I'm saying is facts.
But it's not even about money.
No, let me finish. They know what I'm saying is facts and they probably can't give me the lifestyle that I want because some people are trying to label me as a gold digger in the comments. Basically, if you just want to marry someone for a better lifestyle, then we already know what kind of person you are. Okay.
Lifestyle, why'd you say like that?
Because that's how I believe they talk when they're writing these comments. I believe they sit there and they're like, I'm going to go. I'm going to bury that place. The fridge. Stupid. Anyway.
Also, the fridge is still going, guys.
You know what? I should copyright the fridge.
Should we make a Friday briefing fridge?
We should get a Friday briefing fridge.
Yeah.
And put it there.
Not obviously there. We could
and put it somewhere and just have all our drinks in there.
Yeah, I mean, you want to call people fridges, but you're like,
do you know what I mean?
Sure you're like a box too. So how about that?
Forget that doesn't even bother me.
No, but like I just think sometimes the words that come out of people's mouth is like, like you, like,
you know what it is? No, you probably know what I'm saying is so facts, and it's burning you from where you're sitting.
No, but
Let's be for real. The girls that are happy in their marriage life with their babies and have thriving marriages where their husbands get them everything and they have money and they don't have to worry about what I was describing.
I don't think
are not writing comments like that.
No, but I just think it's so insane that people feel so entitled that everyone has to have the same opinion as them. And you try to bully people off the internet. And I've seen this happen in several cases. You try to bully people off the internet just because of your opinion that someone doesn't have. Like, I'm so sorry. Did God say your opinion is verbatim? No, the only thing you have to follow verbatim is the Quran and the Hadith, right?
Yeah.
So shush. That's why I think people are actually, I look at them, I'm thinking, you must be some sort of mental illness. Like,
no, it's
I'm not
going to lie.
It's
because they know what I said wasn't wrong. They just disagree with it because
I'm talking
they
about
want to
be,
the people in those comments I'm believing, for example, want to be the breadwinner, but they can't. They want to do all the things that I'm saying, and they want the wife to stay at home to feel some kind of superiority and independence. Because if you genuinely love your wife and you make a lot of money and you're successful and you're a very kind man and you're a very handsome guy and you want to raise your children and help your wife and give her the life that she wants, whilst also giving yourself the life that you want, whilst also protecting your family and her family if she wants to, you wouldn't be in the comments cussing me for my opinion because you'd already be doing that as a grown-ass man.
No, I think it's a sense of entitlement in today's world. People online, literally, if you do not have the same opinion as them, you are you're the outlier. Like they come for you, like you're crazy, you're this, you're a fridge, you're a box, that's all they do. They literally just make songs. Literally, the comments are just songs. Literally, in a box and a fridge and a you don't want to get married. Who said I don't want to get married? Firstly, who are you talking for?
It's just who we want to marry.
I literally just said.
Also, there's other comments are saying stuff like, probably the guys that you want don't want you back.
No, I saw something like, it's always the people that like look butters that blah blah. Bring yourself out of the shadows. Let's see. Let's bring yourself out of the shadows. It's always someone online with no account that's always just talking shit. I'm so sorry. You have to be firstly even ballsy to be online because to even get hate, like I don't even see it as hate.
Worst thing is,
I see it as derangement.
You're getting us paid by commenting and hating.
Not even paid. You're literally getting us what you're saying you don't like.
You're literally getting us paid, but you also hate what we're saying. So why are you getting us paid if you hate what we're saying so badly?
No, I think it's okay to have an opinion and leave the opinion, but when your opinion's so like involved in like you being right is crazy. You can have different opinions on the same thing. Why do you think like debates happen? Like it's fine to say you disagree, but you disagree.
It's fine to want a life.
It doesn't make someone a fridge and it doesn't make someone crazy. It doesn't make someone this.
Call me whatever you want, but it's fine to have a life that's different to the life you're living without being accused of you want to be different and you think you're like this and you think you're like that.
Literally.
I have standards for myself and my parents have standards for me and hopefully the partner that I have has standards for me. Ain't nobody said they don't want to have kids. Ain't nobody said they don't want to get married. Just what we're looking for is a little bit different to what they're describing in our comments.
No, I don't. I think everything that we've ever said is what everyone wants. But people,
and our podcast is literally for the girls. Why are you even here?
No, you can be here if you want. We're inclusive. But the thing is, like, I feel like nowadays people are just so entitled online. Like, not even the people, as in like the public, are so entitled online that they think they can tell people how to live their life. They think they can tell people what they can and can't say. I'm so sorry, respectfully, Ush. The same way, like, you're here watching us a choice.
Literally.
We're here producing this as a choice. Literally. You can choose to not watch something you don't like.
Literally.
I've seen too many, not even talking about us in general, like people are just so on people for no reason. Like you try to find out their business. You just drag them for no reason. Like it doesn't affect, genuinely, you can say what you want, it doesn't affect me. At the end of the day, you're a comment on a video.
Literally.
And that comment's the furthest thing from me. I don't know who you are, which makes it less significant. But you still do it. But you still do it. And my thing is like the disease of still doing something just because you disagree with someone.
Yeah.
And just so you don't like their opinion. That you have to go through.
And that's
all
my point is like I genuinely just think like our entire podcast is for women like us, not just women like us, women who are in their 20s, who are ambitious, who live their lives, who want to be independent, who want to have babies.
Not only 20s, or some...
Not only 20s, but also olders. But like we're in our 20s at the moment, guys. I have one more year left.
You're the end of the 20s, darling.
I will throw this at you. Anyway,
I'm 23, but
you've been 22 for 10 years.
I'm 23.
You're turning 24.
Yeah, I'm 23.
Okay. That makes me feel a bit of
24
anyway.
is still very young.
It's okay.
Thank you.
Yes, 28 is young as well.
Yeah.
But like our entire podcast is having conversations that we have in private. Like that's literally what we do. And we can only talk from our 20-something-year-olds who live the way we live right now.
Yeah.
Nobody said these are things we don't have to sit on a podcast and be like, guys, we want to get married and have babies and that.
But also, it's not your business. That's the business of my future person, like, not you.
Also, no, it is.
No, it's
and
not.
we can talk, no, we don't have to tell them everything, but we can. But we never said we don't want these things. We just said we do potentially see ourselves doing that. We could see that.
Who doesn't?
If God gives it to us. But there are things we want and things we expect, and this is the kind of lifestyle we want. And then people are coming saying like, oh, then just go for someone that can give you that lifestyle. Don't just, And one lady was like, I just got married to have kids. Basically, that's all I wanted.
That's good for you.
That's good for you, but I just don't. Why would I sign a life with someone else when all I want to do is just have kids?
No, that's fine for other people. We don't have the same storyline. We all have different paths. That's why we don't see the same life struggles. That's why someone's, struggles different to someone else. We don't have the same life. We don't do the same things. We don't like the same things. Everyone's different. God made us different for a reason.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'd all just be robots. The same thing. Why do you think life's a test? Everyone's test is different. Do you have the same test as someone else? No, it could be similar, but it's different.
Yeah.
No one's made the same. Everyone's made in their own way, unique way. So I don't understand why people are still in this 21st century thinking like we have the same opinion. We don't have the same opinion. We could look at yellow. You could take as orange. I could take as yellow. You could look at yellow. You could take as orange. I could take as yellow. Like a different shade of yellow, for example. Okay. We could be looking at a painting and be like, oh, it looks like this.
Because I was going to say,
It looks like this or it doesn't look like this. I know my analogy sometimes they're off mark, but like people look at stuff differently.
Yeah. No, it's just honestly crazy. And I feel like I'm always going to share my opinion. And I'm literally just speaking truth. There's nothing that I said that I faked or made up for clicks, for views. Like I genuinely do think like that.
No,
these are all these things.
People have been out of line for too long. I'm so sorry. Like people, like the public. Also, can we just talk about the public?
Can we just talk about that one comment that we got from Thingy?
Who?
When he said that isn't your mom supposed to be looked after by her dad or something like that?
Oh yeah.
I don't think you should have commented that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, not publicly. I get what you're saying.
I think he's trying to pull our leg. Like I don't think
I get what you're saying, and you know who you are, but like also that's the point of what you were saying though. Like the point is that that's not
the point. That's not your responsibility. No, it's not your
responsibility.
Exactly.
But because men are
don't go to work and I just have babies and stay at home.
Yeah, like are you going to take care
of that?
Exactly, that's the point. Are you going to take care of that when that's my responsibility technically?
Exactly.
But also saying that just makes you look stupid because like whatever's your wife's responsibility can be your responsibility too because you're the man in the house.
No,
right?
I don't expect. For example, if I get married, I don't expect my husband to bankroll my entire family. I don't expect that. It's not an expectation. Yeah. But he cannot expect me to be like, don't have any career. Be a woman that stays at home, and then all the things I was doing for my family, where does that go?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, fair enough. My siblings and stuff can whatever, but if we all do it together, where does my part go, or where does what I was doing go? It doesn't just vanish in the sky. They're not dead. They're still alive. And basically, what we're talking about is guys because they're not going to know what we're talking about.
Well, we have to.
Another podcaster commented something.
Yeah.
If you find it, you find it. If you don't, you don't. And he basically said that, is it my job to pay for your mum's life or is that not your dad's?
I don't know if he worded it like that, but it was something like is it... I don't know what it was.
It's not my responsibility to pay for your mum. Is that not your dad? Doesn't the responsibility fall on your dad?
Fall on your dad, yeah.
Sure, if they were married.
But also that's the point. Like that's the whole point of the video.
A lot of our families are not married. And that's the point of my point.
Yeah.
My point is a lot of you men
and some people's fathers are not here.
Exactly. A lot of you men and sometimes they're old, they can't work. Like, do you know what I mean?
Work. Sometimes they're divorced. And there's so many factors.
I believe that's a wild comment for you to comment in public.
Crazy.
Because I feel like a lot of girls will see that as a red flag. Can't lie. Just some advice.
That. Yeah, you shouldn't say that.
You shouldn't say that. Even if you think it, you shouldn't say it. But then I think I kind of rate him for saying it because a lot of Somali boys do think this. A lot of boys do think this. And then you only find out when you're getting married to them.
You don't have to bankroll someone's parent, but if someone's parent is living life alone, technically, say they're divorced, say that their husband died, like you saying that, it's just a bit tone deaf. Like if you're married,
no, it's not. I don't think it's tone deaf.
I think it's tone deaf because you're a partnership with your wife. No one's saying you pay for it. The point of the video was that the wife pays for it, but you guys want to stand up and think you can eat.
No, the point of the video was I am responsible for my mum right now. I am responsible for my dad right now, even though they are not together. I am technically the one who we help them out basically at home, right? Mm. Some of my siblings are students, whatever, they're just living their life, whatever. But me as the oldest person, the responsibility falls on me to support them. So if I go and get married and I marry someone who had that mindset that I'm describing in the video, not saying that's what I wanted, because some people were dense enough to think that. I'm saying if I was to speak to someone or wants to marry me, whatever, who doesn't want me to work, where do all these things that I'm doing go?
That was the point of the video.
And then he commented that comment. And then I was just thinking about that comment. I was thinking...
Because I think he's trying to say, you don't have to do that. Your dad has to do that.
Yeah, but my dad's not in the picture, for example. They're not married.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to do that.
Yeah, you don't have to do that if
do
you're
you
not
see
married
what I mean?
To a thing. But you have to do it for your
kids. And also, if that's the mindset that people have, are they open and transparent with that when they're talking to someone seriously? Because
I just think even if you thought that, like saying that to me would literally...
But I would rather someone say that to me if that's what they actually think and that's what they're going to do. Because I don't want to marry someone who thinks like that.
I feel like you can sense if someone has that mentality though.
You can't though. Sometimes
they would
it's
say
too late.
things, no, because like when you're talking about before you get married, you talk about stuff, you ask questions, you'd be like, oh, so in terms of parents, they would tell you then. Like he's just saying it as a comment now, but if for example, he was getting married, he would be like the person asked him that, the potential person, they would ask him that. He would say
that's why I kind of rate him for saying it out loud though, to be fair.
Yeah, but just don't say it again.
I just don't think it can look like a red flag for women, most girls.
Don't say it.
But yeah.
Well, I had a question I wanted to ask.
Go ahead.
That was the main topic. We did skip past the
Go ahead.
topic.
We have about 5 minutes.
Okay. Basically, it's about corporate life, right? Like you've been in the corporate life for a while, so I just had a main kind of topic because we're kind of talking about it this week, right?
Yeah.
And I can't lie, I was seeing on the news that employability is out the window.
Yeah.
Like graduates are like struggling to get jobs, stuff like that. So I just wanted to make a question or a topic where we can technically encourage people. Like I know a lot of girls here, probably uni students, probably working themselves and trying to scale up, obviously, the corporate ladder, right?
Yeah.
So that's what it's kind of based on. But the question is, what is one specific moment in your career you'll never forget that completely shifted the trajectory of your life? Whether it was a major rejection that felt like it was going to ruin your future, but ended up saving you from the wrong path, or a specific win where it finally clicked that you were building a real foundation for yourself and not just working for a paycheck. And why is that even with the degrees and the portfolio to prove we belong, we still deal with the less than feeling of sneaking into rooms we are overqualified for?
Wow, that's such a loaded question.
Right? Because I feel like people still feel underqualified even though they went through the whole thing.
I feel like that sometimes. I know.
That's why I made the question.
I still feel like even though I've been in this career since 2021.
You flabbergast me because you've done so many different things. You shouldn't even feel overqualified. I mean, you shouldn't feel under, like, oh, you're overqualified.
No, I do feel underqualified because I'm in the legal field, yes, but I'm not where I want to be. But I have experienced so many different places, so many different companies that I've got loads of experience on paper. But I still feel like I've got more to learn, more to do, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I've been in this career now since 2021, I would say. I've finished law school in 2021.
Yeah.
And rejection is the best thing that can happen to you, number one.
Yeah. And
the biggest thing that changed my career, I would say, is failure.
I was going to say that too.
I'm not going to even sit here and lie.
Yeah.
The first time I ever experienced failure was my A-levels.
Yeah. That's what I wanted you to speak about so you can like inspire
First time
people.
I've experienced A-level. Oh my God, this has been an entire episode because we need to go.
We need to do it the next one, yeah.
I experienced failure first time A-levels, hit me like a rock, was not expecting it, didn't even know that I could even get to that rock bottom place.
Yeah.
Had to redo everything by myself, redid in the entire AS and A2 by myself privately. Thank God mom and dad paid for it, but redid that by the teeth of my neck, did well, got into university, did history. Got to history and I was trying to prove myself, I need to figure it out and show them I'm not a loser because I failed, right?
Yeah.
Literally stressed myself out so badly. Ended up doing history, did history for 3 years. Then lockdown happened. Happened and then decided I'm going to go to law school. Didn't think I was going to get into law school. Literally got my law school offer 2 days or a week before it started. Literally so close to the deadline.
Yeah.
Then obviously had to work alongside it, had to pay the extra fees on top because the student loan didn't cover all of it. And then law school exams rocked me. Failed a bunch.
Yeah.
Some of them I passed second time round.
It's hard though, I've heard, really hard.
It was hard, but no, I failed too. I failed criminal law once and then I failed equity and trusts twice, actually. Those 2 exams literally just like killed me. I don't know. Anyway, so I would say failing at something, whether it's an exam, a job interview, something you wanted to do and it not working out is the biggest thing that taught me, you know what? I wanted it so bad that I had to keep...
It gave you like a drive.
Yeah. And on top of that, with the pressures that we were speaking about in the last episode, when you know like the family, this, that, we want to do, you need to make money, you need to rent, this, council tax, and your parents struggle, of failing. Oh my God.
It's not an option. It's not an option.
It pushes you to the depths of the hell where you think, how am I going to get out of this spot? How am I going to be successful? Everything they were talking about, I just failed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Everything they were saying to you, my daughter's going to be like this. And then I just... So, and it wasn't like I failed by choice. I just failed. Like, I don't know. I tried. It didn't work.
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't.
And that's when I realized, like, I'm not invincible. Like, I'm not going to get everything that I want.
Yeah.
Number one, it really humbled me. Like, I realized I'm not going to get what I want just because I said I want it. I'm just going to go to law school. I'm not going to just
automatically. Because you sit there and you consume the content doesn't mean you will pass.
That's what I'm saying. So then I had to change the way I dealt with studying and revising and working and this and that. And then I just honestly just had to go through survival. I don't think I had the luxury privilege where I was studying and relaxing and revising with no pressure. It was always under pressure. That's why I work best under pressure. If there's no pressure, I'm not going to be able to perform.
I think what made you push yourself is in that moment you didn't have a choice. You had to. Because you had to pass that to move on to the next stage. Yeah. And when you have like a domino effect where that builds that, builds that, builds that, you can't let one thing not build. Yeah. So that's why you kind of were...
Yeah, I agree with that. And then on top of that, it was that, and then also... Once that paid off and then I got my results, I said, okay, the next thing. And as a type A person, you're already always on the next thing. Okay, got the degree, got the master's. I need to get a job. If I don't get a job, then what was the point of all of this? Yeah. Interview, reject, training contract, reject, reject. At first, I used to take it so personal. I used to cry.
I think I had like nearly like, I'm not gonna lie, 200 rejections.
I used to cry. I used to be upset. Yeah. Mom used to look at me like, I think you man It's like I don't know how to describe that. So like, do you not faith. Trust in God? Like, do you not have faith or something? Yeah. I'm like, what do you mean?
Like, do you not have like Iman is like your
like your belief in God.
Your belief in God.
Your trust in God or something.
And tawakkul is like allowing things to just happen.
Yeah, and I used to be, I don't know. Yeah. I didn't get it. And she used to look at me like I was some dumb
I think that's
girl.
what I did well though. Like, alhamdulillah, like when I've done everything, I don't think there was a point where I'd done negative in anything.
You actually exceeded our expectations. I won't lie, because she was like, I feel like we should do the whole entire.
You thought I was dumb.
No, I didn't think you were dumb. I just thought you were too big for your boots, and you thought you were invincible.
No, guys, basically I was a troublemaker,
and I thought you were gonna get humbled like me, because I felt like every time we'd tell you study, you'd just get you'd give us attitude.
No, because I told you guys I'm like sometimes I think when you're a troublemaker as a kid, not as in like I wasn't crazy.
You just had bad attitude.
I had bad attitude as a kid, yeah. So like when you're a troublemaker as a kid, like no one believes you're doing anything because you're a troublemaker. Then I would say I am. So it would irritate me that people would be like, oh, you're not. But then eventually...
Because I don't see her. I see her on her phone. I see her coming home. I see her junk food.
You see me in
I see her watching her shows. Yeah. And then I'm like, when did you study? And then every time you ask her, she'll be like, I did it already. What do you want from me?
Literally.
I did it already.
And then I've done like really well. Oh my God,
I used to dislike you so much.
Yeah, because I'm not even going to do it.
It used to be so rude. I used to be so rude for no reason. And everything we're telling you was literally for your own good.
Yeah, but it was like it was like children. Puberty. Like, yeah, it was puberty time. Like, obviously, like I was...
No, I think honestly teenagers are hard. I feel like that's what scares me about having kids. Because I feel like I watched you guys all be teenagers and I watched you guys all have different personalities.
No, but I was polite. I was just like, if someone spoke to me I didn't like it, I would just be quiet. Like,
you'd be polite, Nadiya.
Yeah, I would just be quiet. That's all. But then
she would just ignore you. You'd be like, Nadiya, where's this?
I just can't be asked to respond.
Nadiya, have you done this?
Yeah, because I was just so...
Do you know how rude that is?
Obviously, it's rude, but like I just couldn't be bothered to respond. That's what it more was. It wasn't like hate.
I feel like we need to do a whole entire next episode.
I think next episode we need to dig into
entire education, everything.
It's such a good, like when I was looking, I was like, it's such a good thing to talk about because you have so much experience on it. Yeah. You've actually dealt with a lot.
But to answer your question...
No, to answer my question, I think what I was saying was that I think I had a lot of like tawakkul in God. Like I thought, like when I was doing it, I was like, these are things I'm going to do bad, but I know I'm going to do well because I feel like God has me like in that. And I'm not going to lie, every time I done well, like from
I cried when she got her results.
Because you guys didn't believe the number it was.
I cried my eyes out. I remember no, because me and Mom were genuinely scared. Like I remember that day.
I have this, man.
I didn't go to work or I didn't go to uni or something. I stayed at home.
Yeah, you waited.
Mom went with you or somebody went with you.
Went with me. I think Dad was waiting as well.
I literally stayed at home. I don't know if Dad was at home.
No, he was waiting, but
Dad
was
at work or at home.
Yeah, Dad was at work, but Mum, he drove us and Mum stayed with me.
And I was like, please God, I was in the living room, please God, just make sure she passes, please God. I was like banging out, please God, please God, please God. Girl. And then she literally got her grades and I just sobbed. My mom sobbed, Najma sobbed, everyone sobbed.
Cried. It was so funny.
Bro, I don't want to sob right now.
Why are you crying? I had this down.
No, because I was in shock because she did exceedingly well. She got the most like highest grades I could ever think.
I don't think I saw a C except for drama.
She didn't get no C. She got just all drama. I saw was A. Yeah. I mean, mashallah, obviously, alhamdulillah, no, probably not.
But then that's what happened. And then when I went to sixth form, it was the same thing. Like, and then I think I never had. That's why sometimes I
think sixth form was when I saw you transform into a young lady. Because
obviously I left.
The attitude stayed in the high school.
But that's because obviously when you're a kid, you just hit puberty. Like
you're more receptive. I also think it was the friends that you had at the time. Not the friends you have right now, but I think the people that you had, the people that you were in conflict with a lot.
Yeah, it was people that I was probably in conflict with back then. Yeah. But like obviously we blessed it. Like it wasn't that deep. It was high school in it. But also I think it's because when you're in high school, puberty hits and like you have so much emotions, like you don't know what to do with them. Yeah. So it's like sometimes irritants. No, same school the whole time.
You didn't do your A-levels there.
Oh, editor. The sixth one was a different school.
Oh, yeah.
So in high school, it was the same school. I think it's just puberty. Like, people just don't know how to, like, retain emotions like that. But then sixth one was different. But even in university, again, like, it was the same thing. And I think I've had such a glide. But obviously, it's my work, but mixed with God, obviously, his plan and work, right? Yeah. And I think that's literally what always made me... But for you, I think it was more... The reason at that time was a sign.
The pressure, I think.
It was pressure, but I think it was
see
also...
everything in front. I feel like we need to end the episode here, but next week we're gonna genuinely talk about it. And this is literally why we started a podcast. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie.
Like, I feel like this can be so inspirational for people that feel like that they've.
And it's not even like I'm at the end of the heights of my career. I am
obviously, guys. I'm still in the beginning, girl.
Trucking along.
I'm still not where I wanted to be.
Literally, I'm not where I want to be. I'm not where I envision myself. But we're gonna take you through the journey. You know, we don't know what's gonna happen in 5 years' time. But anyway, we'll see you guys next week. Yeah.
Ooh, bye. And we are like, comment, subscribe,
guys. Please, can you subscribe? Okay, we're putting in so much work.
Something special maybe coming.
Oh my god, we have.
No, we could say it.
We could say it, guys. We have another. We're starting another channel.
Yeah,
and it's us off the podcast,
off duty.
So it's us doing other things,
and we're called
Friday Briefing Off Duty. More Friday Briefing,
and it's off duty.
And we're gonna do loads of things because summer's coming up.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Travel vlogs will be on there.
Yeah,
if we travel. Loads of different things.
We basically have an idea. Basically, just send in videos that you want us to see, but we have an idea of how to put it all together.
But how to find us, you have to go on the Instagram to send us things because we post questions on there. We post stories on there. Behind the scenes on there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Instagram is the best way to send us things as well if you want us to read anything.
Yeah, not TikTok.
And our email. TikTok, there's too many notifications. I can't find anything. Also,
and they keep taking stuff off. I don't know.
Yeah, please. Just the Instagram. Follow us on Instagram and find us on Instagram. We'll see you next week. Bye.